lunatic. I don't defend my character's actions
So,
on the hill.
what
On the
happened
spot.
last time?
All right. So, what happened was, first of all, I believe Colton and Ashley went to go enjoy a drink at the bar in the Inferno Club. To which point Leon came over and basically insulted Colton, and then also told Ashley like what he did to Claudia and Christina. Colton, stormed out. After that, Leon, I believe, stopped to tell Christina, one, Claudia was going to be there soon, and also that if Colton basically insults him again, he will just kill him. I believe then Ashley and Ashley, I think after that left as well and had a conversation with Colton, basically, I believe, telling him to Tamara's responding.
Oh fuck! We should have kept the
I told
conversation
you
going.
that.
Oh,
Damn.
Fuck. Oh fuck! Okay,
I'm a
guys.
fucking psychic.
Okay, guys. Okay, maybe we go take shit. Okay, let's keep the
Okay,
conversation going
all
about the angels.
But then Ashley, basically, I think I had a conversation with Colton that basically was something along the lines of, be a better person, try, reach out to people. Christina then also hung out with Claudia, had an enjoyable time with her, talking a bit more about the type of person Christina hopes she can be. Fiona had a talk with her friend Emily, and did not really go super well. Friend basically told her, when you actually know what you were trying to do and why you did it, come tell me. Until then, fuck off. But she did get some moral support from Darius, who told her that, listen, it's going to take a very long time, recovery, and actually internalizing lessons doesn't happen in a day. After that, we had a time skip. Fiona tracked down Trigon and had a drink with him. Bygones or bygones, though apparently his sisters are much more upset than he is.
Somewhere, wherever. I don't care.
Christina ended up having a meeting with Freya. One, to hopefully to try to smooth over the let's just call it the bad blood that's risen up because of Christina's association with the Inferno Club. But in the middle of this, while Freya was trying to negotiate an exclusive contract, Christina had this a premonition of doom being literally spelled out over the contract. So rather than sign the exclusivity contract, she instead just agreed to owe Freya 3 favors in exchange for Freya using her influence to smooth over the ruffled feathers. She then went to immediately go tell Abaddon. To which, after that, she ended up painting a picture of Ashley. Well, more like she painted a picture of Abaddon and the Doom, but ended up making a picture of Ashley being approached by these shadows that were like they're being commanded by this Lucifer fellow. At the same time, Ashley was looking for a bodyguard, and she found one. I believe a man named Roger, I believe, who was we can call him a scientist, and basically, only rule he seems to have is that he doesn't really harm mortals. Though him and Ashley were able to hash out a few more details once Christina, though, did reach out to Ashley. And when meeting with her, one, this Roger just identified, did just identify the man in the photo, the painting, as Lucifer, just openly. Christina extended the warning to Ashley that Likely she'll be in danger soon, if not already in danger. She should be careful. Meanwhile, Colton had a meeting with ended up having a meeting with Rebecca. They basically extended him an offer to help her, by extension her boss, make moves in the city and maybe stick one to Abaddon. To which he responded, "You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy." And did though call Eniko and got his fortune read, which basically told him, "Listen, you can either walk the path of darkness, or you can make your way towards Christina, basically. Christina." To which I think Tick died a little inside, and so did Colton. I think that's where we left off, more or less.
It is. It is. So I think I'm gonna pick right back up with Colton.
Oh, buddy, you don't need to.
I do though. I mean, I don't, but here we are, anyways.
It's funny.
You truly are a master weaver, Grunt. I appreciate you. All right. All right. All right. All right. I will text Christina and see if she is available.
Yeah, Christina will say that she's a. Christina's gonna ask, like, yeah, Christina will respond, I can spare a few minutes. I'm a little busy, but what do you need?
I'm gonna be straight with you. I had my fortune read, and you were involved, and I would just like to talk.
Sure. Meet me. Insert location here.
Yeah, you could meet at a random bar or someplace
Yeah.
more secure, depending on how paranoid you are.
I'll leave that up to Colton. He's the one reaching out to me.
Yeah, no, someplace loud, someplace public. That's not gonna look so too suspicious.
Yeah, there's just the place. There's just the place.
That's not fucking her place.
Well, no, I would never force you to go to Abaddon. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about Abaddon. I was talking about
Rebecca?
my new Rebecca.
Yeah, no.
For some reason I was thinking Rachel.
No, you know. I mean, you don't really know what Rebecca's places are, but well, I guess you just have to take a shot in the dark, because it's not like you know every bar that's owned by every supernatural.
Fair enough.
So yeah, you'll schedule a meeting with Christina, and eventually the two of you probably meet around midnight. The place is bustling with people. Everything seems a bit new, but it'd be fine. Don't spot any supernaturals, no wolves.
All right. So, Colton, what do you want to? What did you want to talk about?
I don't I don't really know how mm, fortunes really work, but I was told I'm looking down two paths. One is dark and seems riddled with hardship. And if I want to seek redemption, I need to find light in the darkness. And given a vague description, which led me to you, to make a long story short.
mean, if you need help there, do you need another portent or advice? Or do you have it? What do you need?
Well, I'm trying to make up for past mistakes, and I'm trying to listen to you and Ashley the last time we talked. And I, based on their vision, I was hoping you could point me in the right direction.
I mean, first thing, is apologizing to Claudia. But I can't tell you when the right time's going to be to do that.
Okay.
Beyond that, what else is it that you want to do, Colton?
I want to stop feeling like this. I want to be able to stop the spiral of hating myself for what things I do or don't do. Can't really like go backwards, but maybe try to have some semblance of who I was back in the day. I'm just kind of having a hard time finding the right course of action right now.
That's a good thing. It's a good place to start. I mean, the first thing I'm gonna have to ask, of course, is do you see yourself sticking with the Spring Court for the long term?
I honestly don't know. I'm looking for alternatives. Everybody likes to think of the road not traveled, but for now it's not as simple as Ashley puts it. Ashley says it's about using the abilities given, but it's not that. It's about well, you work with Abaddon. Instead of contracts, it's an oath. And I swore an oath to do certain things. Or maybe not do certain things.
Think I understand, yeah. Well, guess if you, I'm gonna be honest, anyone you're gonna be working with is gonna make you do things you don't want to. That's the nature of this life. You're gonna have to find the one you can tolerate. And if it's gonna be Maya in the future, and she tells you to do something that you hate, and you can't say no, you could always reach out to me, to Ashley. Three of us together, and well, maybe Fiona too, but I don't think reaching out to her right now is the optimal thing. But us together, I think we can small enough to figure out something. Figure out a way for you to do what you need, do what you have to do, but without continuing cycle of action, hatred, regret that you've currently found yourself in.
Alright. once I have an idea of what I want to do, or at least a direction ahead, I'll let you and Ashley know.
Mm.
Doing this alone has not proven to be mentally healthy for me.
No. Listen, Colton. I'm not gonna say I don't blame you for some of the stuff you've done. But you were in a pretty bad spot there after everything happened. And for what it's worth, me and Christian were wrong. We were wrong about you back then. And I really do think you can become that person again. Become a better version of that person you were. She's gonna reach like a hand out to you.
He'll take it.
Gonna tell you the same thing I told Fiona. It's gonna be long, it's gonna be a hard road. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fall. You're gonna trip. But when you do, either me or Ashley or maybe even Fiona, we're gonna be there. We're gonna pick you back up. I'm not gonna let you give up on yourself.
All right. He'll look off and think for a minute. Grunt, would you consider this a moment of emotional intimacy?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use an intimacy move. I'm just letting you know.
Yep.
All right, Christina. I don't really have that many people in my life that I care about anymore. But if you ever find yourself in trouble, you're more important than the oath.
And Grunt, can I also trigger
The problem is before that. Have you read your intimacy move?
Tell them that they are more important than your oath, and I will mark a corruption, and they
Never
get one.
mind. Sorry, I was misreading something completely else. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're good.
I got 5 corruption now. I didn't realize that, but it's worth it.
So yeah, you can also trigger the intimacy move.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! That was the thought of the intimacy move trigger.
It moved Christina so much that the national anthem started playing.
God damn it.
No, sorry. Music might have picked up on laptop too much.
So your intimacy move is specific and clear vision about the person's future. Let me think about this for a second. Oh, I know. I just need to figure out how to describe this.
Because I see him getting jumped 12 times.
Is it me about to get bodied by Leon?
Oh.
Hey, why are you doing that, Grunt? when it comes to corruption moves, is it 5+1 and then you get the move, or
No.
is it on the
Once
fifth?
you're 5/5, you gain the corruption rule. Think about which
Okay.
move you wanna.
Student of the arts. Because I think I know narratively where I want to go with this. Yeah, I just
Okay.
mark a corruption. I don't need the roll spirit, right? That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just marked it.
There you go. So yeah, edit that and like list the actual 3 spells you.
I'll do that in just a second, but
Yeah.
let's finish.
But yeah, as you focus on him, like immediately you gain this vision, as the room sound sort of fades away, but the light intensifies as you cannot clearly see anything other than Colton. And around Colton you see a pair of golden wings. Golden angel wings. Almost as if they are wrapping around him.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, Grant, I'm gonna mark corruption to answer to ask 2 questions.
Yep.
Yeah. The first one. Yeah, the first one. These angel wings, are they sprouting from him, or are they from a figure I can't see?
They're not sprouting from him. But it does look like something is hugging him from behind, so most likely someone else.
Does this hold they have on him? What's its? Can I glean the intent of the person behind him for how they're holding him?
Yes. It's clear that they're sort of trying to cover him, which could mean protection and a desire to assist, shield him from those who would want him harm. There is an interesting thing that you see. As they do that, there is also a sense of allegiance that they might demand in exchange for that protection.
All right. As Christina will pull away, she'll like cover her eyes.
You okay?
It's fine. It's fine. You know how I paint. Well, increasingly, I'm not painting, but I'm still seeing things, and it's not something still not something I've gotten used to. It's all you, by the way. We're surrounded by angel wings.
That doesn't sound like a good sign.
They didn't want to hurt you, but I think they were protecting you, trying to cover you from something, but that help's not going to come from free. That help's not going to come for free from them.
Alright. Speak true to be spirit. Are these things that may be or will be?
It's definitely something that will probably happen to you. I'll be honest, and don't go around telling people this. Eniko told me this once. Fate's kind of bullshit.
I've crossed my heart. I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, but I think someone's definitely going to come give you an offer. And I can't tell you if that offer is the right one or not. The only thing I can tell you is that, at least initially, they're not going to mean you any harm. I can't speak for what happens down the road.
Alright. Now be careful. So you knew Iniko, right? You just, well, she talked to you.
Met her once. She helped me out a bit.
What's your first impressions? Somebody you can trust?
I think she is. I think she certainly has her own interests, but she doesn't strike me as a person who's, let's say, cruel for the sake of cruelty. Which, that makes her much better than 90% of the people I've met so far.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Well, there's one or two more things I need to do tonight. Do you need anything?
No, actually, I was about to. Oh, by the way, and I'll just tell him, Ashley might be in trouble soon. I made complicated thing, but basically it resulted in me painting a picture of her being encased in shadows. I've already talked to her, warned her about it. She has a new bodyguard, by the way. Weird guy. But just if she reaches out to you and says she needs help, she means it. I think she is going to be in some serious trouble here soon. Oh, also, one last thing. If you ever find your way in the Inferno Club again, don't piss off Leon. He's actually going to kill you the next time. Next time you make him mad.
Well, we had just had a heart-to-heart, so I can't just let myself die now, can I?
No. I would rather... It'd be rather anticlimactic. Be a very poor ending to the story.
Alright, but he is an asshole.
Yes. Yes, he is.
It's fine.
He's also an asshole with a position of authority and the ability to break cinder blocks with his hands.
I promise to behave.
Good. Holy shit, looking at the amiibo for this one, I'll have to mark that down so to make sure I don't forget that.
I just mark those down. Like whenever you take a dead triggered intimacy move and you don't have the MXP box check, just mark it down.
Yeah, it'll be important if she ever gets herself into another Raphael situation.
No, you still get it. Like she can just call it because you did mark the corruptions. You still get the XP. If you haven't, yeah. So you still mark power.
Okay. I need to make friends with Knight.
Well, you did tell Rebecca to fuck off, so. It's
She
only
don't
the
know I told
wolves that are left to you, my friend.
I don't think I told her to fuck off quite yet.
Well,
Not.
maybe not directly, but I was pretty much a nah.
Alright.
After she told you her ambitious plan, you're like, meh.
Yeah, you don't really have that dog. Like, you couldn't take me without somebody backing you. You're not taking on Abaddon.
Well,
Are
we'll
you
see.
insane?
See.
We'll see.
But yeah, if that's the end of your conversations.
Yeah, real quick. When you were saying to quote the mark XP, do I mark the power XP now?
Yeah, put it down now. Don't need to wait until the end of the session.
Cool. Finally, the session will get my advancement.
But yeah, so is there anything else either you two would like to do next?
Well, I'm gonna go stop by Abaddon because that's the business I was on when you called me.
Yeah. So, away from this regular club into the one you are more familiar with, as you leave Bolton behind. As you meet up with her, she sits you down, looking at you with a bit of interest in her eyes.
Oh, right. So I met with Ashley. She has a new bodyguard, by the way. His name's Roger. He's an interesting man. The thing that's actually interesting about him, when he saw the photo, the picture, he immediately knew and pegged the man in it as Lucifer.
There's a look of skepticism on her face. Okay. I'm gonna let you in on a little Demon Lord secret, which I've learned at some point when dealing with others. The name Lucifer, Satan, whatever, there's a certain amount of prestige tied to it, right? As the myth goes, he fell from heaven and was crowned Prince of Hell. So, as I was told, there have been a few so-called Lucifers and Satans and certain demon lords that over the history have claimed, or at least tried to claim, that crown. Because at least the ancient ones, the really old demon lords, that name is the fear of God into them. It's a problem though with pretenders. There are some demon lords out there that are so old that well, kind of know when you lie. So that's why nobody really claims that title. Nobody has tried to claim that title, and what I'm told has been at least several centuries. Calling someone Lucifer is quite a heavy statement. If you're in the know. If you're just a dumbass, then, well, it's meaningless. My question to you is, how reliable do you think this friend of hers is?
I do not know. He has a very poor grasp on human etiquette, which implies he is a supernatural of some kind. Beyond that, he is off. Something's clearly not right about him.
Do you think you could bring him here for a social visit?
I could make the request.
I think you told her about the other visions about Lucifer in the past, right? I'm pretty sure you told her. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, she's
yes,
gonna
I did.
say, this concerns me. Keep bringing this up. Are you down for a quite perilous, possibly lethal journey with me?
I suppose I could find time for it in my busy schedule.
She kind of gets up and starts like walking downstairs, presuming you follow.
Yes.
As she goes up to, sort of stops in front of her, what you assume to be like her personal room, and says, Now, I'm about to do, Christina, very secret. Fortunately, if you agree to this, there is no going back. There is no, you know what, I'm actually not interested in it. This is something that no one should ever see or learn about. I like you. I don't want to have to wipe your entire lineage tree from the face of the universe.
Christina nods, and she'll say, I don't think the visions will stop anyways. Might as well get to the bottom of it.
Well, this is not getting to the bottom of it, but this is showing something I've seen while... Well, we'll see. She opens the doors and, like, lets you in. Closes them behind you. The reason why I had to have you sworn to secrecy is because there is a nifty little trick I can do that I don't think most demon lords can, and I believe this is thanks to one archangel that I killed and absorbed his soul a while ago. As you can see, why my... Well, I have many reasons to have beef with heaven, but this is one of them. As she sort of kind of points at one of the walls, as you see this sort of black ink spread as it sort of creates like a hole, and it's just pitch black on the other side. It says, there is this place that exists in between, well, many other places, other hell circles, ports of the Fae, Earth, many, many places. Scholars refer to it as the Abyss. I think it's a cool name. The angel I killed would open doorways, travel through that abyss. It was a very useful thing. Apparently, so can I. One of the great limitations of a demon lord, that they can never leave their hell circle. I found an interesting loophole. Not that you can't leave your hell circle. It's that you can't enter anywhere else. And the abyss is the void. I can technically walk out of here through that doorway right there. Now you understand why I must kill you if you tell this to anyone, ever.
I understand, yes.
Good. Now, I'm gonna show you something I've seen in the void. Risky part comes that while the void is nothingness, there's one being that apparently exists there. It doesn't like visitors. We will need to be very fast, very quiet. Otherwise, it will eat us. I believe scholars refer to it as the Leviathan.
All right.
Well, shall we? As she like extends her hand.
Yeah. Christina will take her hand.
As you both step, as you step through, the music fades almost immediately, cuts out. As there are no noises, there are no. It's very pitch black. You cannot even properly see through it. As it's just darkness. Your senses sort of seem to be completely deprived. Other than the fact that you feel her tug at you as she is leading you through that darkness. Almost as if your eyes are adjusting to it. You see something in the distance, very far away, almost like a star in the sky. Single dot of white light. And as you glimpse at that dot, you immediately sort of feel this sensation of dread overwhelm you. Or you immediately get yanked out of the darkness, back into the room. As the sounds, the feelings kind of just flood your senses, as there's a bit of an overwhelming sensation before you adjust. Well, there you have it.
Was that the Leviathan?
No? That dot of light. That's something other demon lords have known about for some time. It's truly an interesting thing because while navigating through the abyss, you can't really see anything, can you? I can. I can feel many entrances and exits. I can feel dimensions. I can feel the worlds around me. I can feel so much. But that dot of light, that is a place. That's a dimension in and of itself. So powerful, so radiant, that not even blackness of the void can cover it up. Across history, there have been ambitious lords, curious lords that have sent people to break into that place. See what there is, uncover its secrets. It's radiating with powerful magic. None of those expeditions, as far as I'm told, have ever returned.
Are you planning on one?
I am a very curious individual, but I'm not gonna ask anyone to risk their lives on a suicide mission. The prevailing theory is that there's only one being powerful enough amongst all the great demon lords potentially being there. It's a myth, a rumor, something that was never been able to be verified because, like I said, everyone that goes in there never comes back out. But you said you've met him, and came back, sort of. But if that's his realm,
I mean, could be. Was a frozen place. Don't think there was anything else there but him.
I don't even know what kind of power caliber we're dealing here with. But I am assuming anything is possible. This is one of my closely guarded secrets that I've been trying to slowly figure out. But information is unreliable, sparse, and those that ask too many questions in these sort of situations end up dead. You could bring that Roger fellow. I would be in your debt.
Christian will give a nod. I'll speak with him and Ashley.
As she smiles, sort of looking excited. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do here?
Oh yeah, is Darius still in the Inferno Club somewhere?
Probably not, but you could go outside and call him. Trying to talk to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
As you'll take your leave out of the club and ring him up on your phone. How can I help you today?
Hey, it's Christina. I'm first of all, I have a question before I bring this up. You have the same like golden eyes as Claudia does. Are you an angel?
Yeah.
All right. Had a vision recently about my friend Colton. I think he's fairly soon he's going to get an offer from an angel, protection in exchange for service. I've already told him about it, but could you reach out to him if he doesn't reach out to you first? I think he's not doing great right now, and I'm afraid it might get worse for him before it gets better.
Noted. I will try and get to him as soon as possible.
Thank you.
No worries.
There's another weak man who is going to be approached by the angels to be offered what he wants. Stop it! Stop them!
Well, before that, Fiona, what are you doing recently? You've had that lovely meeting with Trigon, catching up and all.
Yes. She would try to have a meeting with Enola.
Yeah. You can set that up as she'll meet you kind of like at a street corner, as looks at you a bit. So, I hope you've been keeping well.
Things could be better, but things could be worse, right?
Yeah, how could things be worse exactly?
I mean, not for you. I totally understand.
So why shouldn't I
That's been
just
some
kill you right
factors.
now?
Because I want to help.
Oh. Please do tell.
Whatever you need. I will try to find it, fix it.
Yeah. How about you
I
bring
will do my
those
best.
people that died back to life? Can you fix that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so it's not everything, anything I want.
I'm no necromancer.
That's true. You're a good killer, though. Oh, shit, not even that, because you had other people do that for you. Yeah, I know about the fucking murders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you again, why the fuck shouldn't I just kill you right now?
Because I try to change. I try to be better, and I really want to help. I want to. I cannot undo the things I did. But at least I want to help you guys rebuild.
Fine. Make a deal.
Good.
You're good at killing, right? So let's put that talent in good use.
How do you need dead?
Well, not a human, so this one will be able to punch back.
What's his or her name?
Fuck, you know, I don't care.
So is it?
Well, there's this little fucking... I don't even know what he is. I know he's not human. I think he's a fucking sorcerer or some shit, so... Get the drop on him. Should be easy enough. There's a meeting.
What is?
There's a meeting he has soon. I think there's this little bar. I want you to walk in, cave his skull in. After he's dead, just you can leave. I don't give a shit.
What does this fella look like?
As she says, well, it was given to me by a mutual friend. As she pulls out a photo and hands it to you, and well, damn, that's Darius.
Amazing. So, you don't know who this guy is?
No fucking clue.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not so sure.
Did you just call me here to waste my fucking time?
No, I didn't. But
You
I'm
know
not so
something about
sure.
this jackass?
He approached us a few days ago.
Okay.
So you want him gone or
I want
killed?
him dead.
What?
Are you like stupid? I'm not. I feel like I'm. Wait, I'm still pretty fucking clear.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just not sure if I'm able or capable of killing him. Seems.
Well, luckily for you, I may have a I may not a solution, but let's call it something that could give you a leg up if you're uncertain. That's gonna cost you on my side. This shit's expensive.
What would that be?
Have you ever heard the term combat enhancing drugs?
No, but I'd like the sound of it.
Yeah. It's like shitty fucking white paste. Munch on it, gives you a rush for a few minutes. Makes it much easier to crack skulls. No, I will not tell you how the fuck I got this.
Noted. I mean, I'm still not sure if those will help me, but
Listen, I've taken these myself. Now I'm pretty fucking strong, right? I can crack a skull easily. Took this once and let's just say it at least made me twice as good. Now if you can't kill a fucking wizard or whatever the fuck he is with this, bitch, you're hopeless.
right, yeah. Give me those, and I will be at the meeting.
Gonna say out of character, that means you will owe her a favor for the combat enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
She's gonna give you, it's a very small, like, sort of like plastic tube which contains the white paste. Listen, Mac, Fortitude needs to expand to this city as well. What else are you gonna sell werewolves? Are you gonna sell them healing potions? No, you're gonna sell them fucking spiced up cook. Yeah. She hands you meeting time and place that's gonna happen in a couple of days. You recognize the place, Fiona. It's Trigon's bar.
Oh god. Mm-hmm. Great. She would try to call Trigon after the meeting with Nola.
They'll pick up. There's it's always lovely to see your name pop on my phone.
Yes, I know. It's nice to hear your voice. Something interesting.
Yeah.
You're hosting a meeting in a few days?
I'm hosting many meetings. You have to be a bit more specific, darling.
Yeah, with a fellow called Darius.
Ah. Yes, what about it?
Who else is attending the meeting?
No one. Me and him. Why? How did you learn about
Just-
this?
An acquaintance told me.
Told you.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your response?
I was intrigued. Do you think you can postpone the meeting? Or just don't show up?
Oh, okay. Whew, you're the assassin they're gonna send.
What?
Oh,
How do you know?
who do you think is on the other end setting this up?
Great. Yes, it's me.
Okay, that makes. I was a bit concerned there that we had an information leak. Listen, don't worry about me. Just this is a setup. We're setting him up. Need to kill him.
So this is one of Moloch's spiels?
Yeah, you got that right.
Great. Everyone's gonna love it. Amazing.
I don't give two fucks about that bitch.
Yeah,
Listen,
I said I do.
Fiona, listen. That contract on your soul, we can do something about it.
I guess we'll have to see.
Now, yeah. Fiona, the question is, are you gonna betray Abaddon and go with this hit? Or are you gonna betray these people?
Oh god, she with that. She's got to betray Abaddon.
Okay. Are you sure about this?
Oh god. Now you're asking no.
This is
Everyone's got a little Mac in them, and we're seeing tomorrow's Mac come out strong.
like, do you think Abaddon is gonna forgive you a second time for you know that Darius is one of her people.
Mm-hmm.
You think Abaddon is gonna forgive you killing one of her people?
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah,
Especially Darius, probably.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, she's gonna stick with Abaddon. She's gonna betray Trigon and the others. Sadly.
Is that
Or
really
on
what you
survival.
want?
I love this.
Or
It's
on
like,
survival.
well, this is a very risky option. I think I'll do it. It's like, are you sure? Actually, wait, what? No.
She had a moment of realization. She's like,
Like,
oh wait.
wait a minute.
For brief.
Tamara, you can prove
Someone-
Zaz wrong all in one move. Just fucking kill him and then you upset Zaz because he can't
You
Like-
could just
bring out the good back in
I
you.
do know secret information. But tomorrow you do not. So do it.
These people in chat swaying the ballots. I should ban you. I can't ban you that because you're in the game. But Mac, you done goofed. You done goofed,
Time
Mac.
him out for like 7 weeks.
Yeah.
he just
Is he in
goes-
another game? Is he in another game until? Is he in another game until like the actual Hunter game? That happens in like next week.
Hunter is before this game, Mac. What are you on about?
Should time him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
time him out. He
Mac,
spilled
you
steak
done
secrets
goofed
again.
again with the spoilers. See, Mac, that's why I deafen you. You always get deafened because you cannot keep your mouth fucking shut about anything.
I keep.
But so is Zaz, so you get a pass on this one.
Son of a bitch, Greg. You keep enabling this behavior, and he's gonna keep doing it.
It is what it
Damn.
is. That was a suspicious change of
I
mind.
only mention stuff after other people mentioned
No.
in chat first. Zaz already mentioned the
Yes.
timeline
Now,
first.
in fairness, this
Yeah,
is not
so I will defend myself there. Zaz mentioned first. I am constantly aware of that.
Mac, first of all, Mac, no, be silent. I'm not pushing you on the bus anymore. I'm done doing that.
I know because people accuse me of spoiling things, even though I constantly looked at Zaz mentioned it first. I want to defend myself
Bro.
here in court.
Mac,
Man, I want you to know my enabling is how I got all my players. Do you want to end up like me?
Like, I want you to-
I love the defense of like,
Tomorrow is not
listen,
swayed by what we said. Tomorrow is swayed by you, Grunt, saying,
No,
actually,
no. I just want to defend against the fucking spoiling accusations that I spoke.
go to sleep, Mac. No defense, no more timeline. Defend yourself in chat. So, yeah, I mean, you're gonna be a pussy about it. Can't.
Would I need a backup character if I would try to kill Darius?
If you fail, yes.
Mm-hmm. Chances are pretty high. I want to do it so badly. But she would stick with Abaddon.
Well, what are you gonna do?
She would just not show up at the meeting. But
You-
won't tell
So what? Sorry, what? You won't show up to the thing?
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's an inch. Okay. That's not exactly telling things to Abaddon. Okay. Okay. Mac, you've threatened to kill me on so many fucking occasions. What?
Wait, is he leaking state secrets and then threatening to
No,
kill
he's
you?
like, oh, I can't read your mind. You said stuff to me, and I'm not a telepath. Yes, Mac. You also threatened to kill me several times. I'm not gonna take those things seriously, because if I took those things seriously, I would have, in fact, banned you, blocked you, and never talked to you again. I do just realize that when people say absurd things, I will give them the benefit of the doubt that they're not insane and they're joking,
What
most
if-
likely.
One of these days, Grunt, they're gonna come after you, and you're like, damn, if only I would have
I'll
blocked him.
just get gunned down in front of my apartment. Like,
Just-
I don't know how they
I
did
told
it.
you to let me reroll.
So yeah, so I'll say this. This is what we call fence sitting, but you can do this. Are you sure about this?
No.
Okay, well then you better make up your mind.
um. Do you wait a second? Forget what I said. She would text Leon. Something's going on at Enter Trigon's club.
I'm gonna ask you again. That means you're betraying the other side. Are you sure about this?
I mean, I would like to betray Abaddon. Yes.
There's three options.
Yes.
You can go and try and kill Darius, betraying Abaddon, working with these people. Most likely Trigon, Moloch, and whatever the ploy with the werewolves is. You can fence it and just sort of slightly betray the other people, but not flat out act against Abaddon. And then you can betray them completely and go to Abaddon and tell her the whole thing. There's three
No, fence
options.
sitting this.
There's three
It's
options.
fence sitting.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Which one of them are you picking?
Ooh, I'm fence sitting.
Okay. Just
I'm not.
you're not showing up to assassinate
yeah.
him, but you're also not telling
I'm not
anyone
telling
about
Abaddon.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This will piss
Just
off
gotta
both
sit in her
sides,
apartment.
but not so much.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure about this? Is this your final choice? Have you locked this in?
Yes, it is. I will log it in. Yes.
As we'll cut to Ashley. Ashley, what are you doing? How are you enjoying your time?
I'm just driving in the van. Apparently listening to hip hop nowadays.
Yes, it is. It is. He
Just
keeps...
making sure the streets are right.
Do you have any plans? Anything you want to do, achieve? Anyone you want to talk to?
I'm gonna check up on Colton, so I'd give him a ring.
Probably say this Colton. This is probably probably a day after your talk with Christina.
Hey, is that everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Good, good.
What's up?
Came up with a plan yet?
Not quite yet. I'm working through some stuff. I hear you're in a bit of a pickle. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine for now. Got Roger on the lookout. Roger, say hi.
Roger just kind of says hi.
Cool. Cool.
Well, you know, I'm just a call away if you need anything. Even if it's to start kicking stuff off, if you need any information, anything like that.
I think I need to talk to somebody first, but I might have a project for you afterwards.
All right, yeah, hit me up whenever. Streets are fairly quiet after everything, which is good.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, if you want to hang out or anything, just let me know.
All right. If you come across any trouble, feel free to contact me.
It should be fine.
It's always better to be prepared than, leave everything up to chance. If you feel like something's off, I'll be there as soon as I can.
I appreciate it. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Hang up the call.
As Roger just kind of looks at it and says, "Friend of yours?"
Yeah, used to work with the Angels, but no longer with them. Kind of a shitty guy sometimes, but I think he means well.
That's
Know
the
anyone
worst.
like that?
Sorry, what did you say?
Know anyone like that?
No. I hate people like that.
Yeah, is there many people you don't hate, Roger?
No, not really.
Yeah.
But people who are shitty but don't own it are the worst.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'd like to believe there's goodness in everyone. Probably wrong on that, but
Yes, you are.
nice belief.
It's quite simple. Alter your statement from "there is goodness in everyone" to "there is potential of goodness in everyone," and you will be correct. Sadly, most people
Okay.
are like barren land. Nothing will grow.
Fair statement.
Luckily for me, I am not a farmer, but a pest exterminator. I don't envy the farmers.
They get underpaid as well.
Money is a newer concept to me. So I am sorry, I guess.
It was a joke.
You must forgive my lack of sensing irony. I was told this is a common thing for those that are coming from the outside here.
It's all right. Let's see if we can't find you something to do.
Does it involve experimentation?
We can see.
I have identified potential weakness in your magical runes.
The ones on the van?
Yes.
All right. Find somewhere to park and we can take a look at them.
Quite so.
Yeah,
If I help you,
then.
you must return the favor to me back.
But yeah, that's kind of how it works. I mean, we're friends. I'll help you anyway.
I'll help you reinforce the runes, but we must make the van on the outside how I want it to.
Do I get to ask how it'll look on the outside?
Colorful, vibrant, inspiring,
Really?
recognizable. The pinnacle of what anyone with a van could wish for.
An ice cream truck?
No, those are creepy.
Oh,
And aliens usually kidnap
Wait.
children with them.
Is that true?
I have heard about it, so I have no doubt. I have not confirmed it, but there is a likelihood.
Yeah, but Roger, you read comic books. I just want to make this clear. You do know they're like fiction.
Sorry, what was that, Shadow?
Yeah, I know you read comic books, so I just want to make sure you understand that those are fiction.
He like slowly turns to you and says, "Is that what you believe?"
I mean, maybe some of them are based on true stories, but there's no such thing as Gotham and the Batman.
Still ignorant, I see. No worries, you will learn in time. You seem smart.
No thanks.
Or maybe this is me being ironic right now.
You don't think I'm smart?
You'll never be able to know.
Ashley laughs at that.
Yeah, if you park the van... As you park the van, yes, you will get back to you tomorrow. As we park the van, he will point out... And the way he approaches the runes... Now, you're not like a magical expert, but this guy seems to, like, really fucking know what he's talking about. Let me double check some shit. Because you will actually get the benefit. I'm not just bullshitting you for no reason. I'm being so nice. I am in fact giving you. You know what? If you switch these circles, this in fact can generate food and water. You can set it certain you want to obtain certain produce.
What kind of produce?
As he sort of taps the runes, and you see like a Snickers bar just kind of materialize out of them. Taps the runes
You like
again and
Snickers?
like looks at you again, very deadpan, and says, "I hear they can calm people down in times of distress."
Yeah. You're not you when you're hungry, so...
It's a very true statement. As a bottle of water sort of falls down. Now, these supplies are not infinite, so I would urge you caution. But there is a large amount. Large enough to last you for days, if not months.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now, if you'll excuse me, as he gets up and walks out of the van.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Yeah, as you can see, he materializes a bunch of supplies as he will begin painting your van.
Do you want me to help?
No, you might ruin the art.
I mean, I was in school for art, but sure.
You will, but if you fail, this will be upon pain of death.
Okay.
As he
As I
gives
will
you,
begin to help.
yeah, he gives you very clear instruction on the hue of blue, green, and the sort of deep orange that he starts employing. Doesn't take you too long to realize you are in fact painting your van to look like the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo.
No.
Yeah, flowers and all.
I guess all we need now is a dog.
You don't want that.
Well, just because you painted it like the Mystery Machine.
Yes. It shall strike fear in our enemies.
And-
Is this world
Yeah,
not
sure, this-
aware?
Aware of what, Roger?
Of the Mystery Machine? Of the...
We are.
Then how could they not be afraid? If they see us, they don't need to know it's not the actual.
Because it's a funny little kid cartoon here.
He's like drops his like paintbrush. Either this is a place filled with morons, or you are terrifying creatures indeed.
I just go onto my phone and pull up like an episode.
Yeah, he looks at it and says, "Are you not like terrified of the things this creature can do? Alter reality on a whim?"
I mean, it's cartoon-like powers. Like Bugs Bunny can do the exact same as I pull up Looney Tunes.
That's another terrifying being, but not as terrifying as this one.
It's all believed as make-believe.
Ah,
Not
yes,
really.
like vampires, werewolves, and demons. Wizards, angels. Are those also make-believe?
But that's what... I mean, they're a little more believable than a talking dog and some teenagers roaming around in a van solving mysteries that turn out to just be regular, everyday people afterwards.
Maybe they're not a universal constant like I thought. As he like starts mumbling to himself. This
Well-
man's off his fucking rockers.
We can make it mean that if you want.
Well, if
Listen, there was-
people on this world don't find this terrifying, then my plan was in vain. You may...
Let's make it mean that. I mean, it might ruin a few kids' childhoods, but
He looks at you and says, "That may have been the most wonderful words you said to me."
listen, there's a vampire that's gonna run amok of the city if we don't do anything about it.
Let us
Goes
do
by the
some-
name Freya.
I don't know who that is. But maybe we can
As I'll
liquefy her.
pull up information on her. everything I gathered.
Yeah, I mean, he'll kind of go over it. Seems like it should be easy to liquefy her. The hard part would be to find her.
But yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on.
Unfortunately,
that-
you sought for a bodyguard, so I'm here only as a bodyguard. I may not take aggressive options. I'm here to defend you to the best of my abilities.
Okay. Well, I'll find her, and I mean, maybe things will go peacefully. I know that's my beliefs, but not yours.
My capabilities lie within. You've seen as he like gestures for the paint cans. Manipulation of space to a certain degree. Other than that, I have quite extensive alchemical knowledge of many reagents. Advanced chemistry and physics knowledge. And I can paint.
Yeah, you're a fairly decent artist.
I accept that compliment.
Good. So, I mean, what else from what you are aware of our reality is real in else realities?
Here's that superheroes are not a thing in this world. You should count your blessings for that.
Should I?
They're a terrifying force to deal with.
Well, yeah, that I can believe with.
Actually, that gives me hope. Means explains why you said that comic books are not real. That means this world is quite safe. As he says that, shadows fucking kind of coil up from the ground around him, yank him into the asphalt, and just disappear.
Can I try and grab him, or?
Yeah, you know what? Give me. You know what? You can roll this way, because this basically counts as you trying to lead him out of danger, I would say.
Nice. Watch me roll like tick. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Listen, I'll say this one. So as you grab him, as he gets like yanked with such force, this is not something you can physically oppose. But you will get yanked with him into the darkness of the pit. We'll cut back to you a bit later. I need to go back to Tamara for a long time.
I am so sorry.
Tamara, death is always a possibility, unfortunately. As I will
know.
quote John Wick, those that cling to death deserve life. Those that cling to life. So, what is the option?
The final option I will log in is I will try to kill Darius.
Yeah, then I guess you'll just have to wait for the meeting to happen.
Yes.
Which brings me back around to you, Colton. It's about
Okay.
an hour after your meeting with Christina. Actually, it'll probably be after the meeting with Ashley, so some time has passed. Is there something you are working towards next?
Yes. And unironically, because I know. All right, I'm curious about who's making moves in the city, and like who's backing Rebecca. So I was actually unironically gonna call Fiona and ask her a couple questions.
I mean, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna text her seeing if she's available to hang out for a bit.
The two of you can find a nice secluded bar or corner street to meet up and discuss.
Yeah, we'll play pool. We'll go to one of those places. We'll go to a bar.
So how you holding up?
Good. Was a little shocked to see you back at Abaddon's, but I'm glad you're doing well.
Yes, yes, I'm doing well.
How are the other two? I didn't really get a chance to talk to you.
The other two?
Trigon,
Mm-hmm.
your boy.
I mean, Nathan, I don't know. I didn't keep in touch with him after he went to his father's.
I didn't know he went to his father's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, after I went to Abaddon, things changed.
Well,
Trigon's not mine anymore as well.
Fiona, he was never yours. He was his own person.
I know it sounds bad.
Who's he with now?
It is with another demon lord in town.
Name? Because I think they tried to hook me into something.
Why is that?
Mm,
What trying to hook you in?
more schemes. It wasn't her specifically. It was through a third party, but I don't know. With the Raphael thing, I don't know if was he connected to that person too.
Yeah, does seem like it. Yes.
I'm gonna take a bet that Rebecca's being backed by that same person too. So call it professional curiosity.
I mean, her name is Moloch.
Moloch.
Yeah,
Weird name.
indeed. Doesn't seem to really like Abaddon. Made some deals.
She's not the nicest person, as you know.
I know.
So, are you back under Abaddon? How did that happen?
I did some stupid things, and I guess Durst has helped me get back to Abaddon.
It wasn't releasing Maya that got you in trouble, was it?
No, no.
This little NPC. What? Roll me his lead. And in fact, that's exactly what got you in trouble. That's what made the whole plan fucking unravel. So,
I know.
you're gonna lie to him straight to his face.
To your best friend's face.
Well, apparently not. Listen, it's fine.
They all hit the ball. Like, well, Fiona, if you're back with Abaddon, my offer still stands.
To one back or one away?
To try to get out of town once few business things are dealt with.
I
Fresh.
mean, what would we do if we leave town?
Figure it out. Fresh start. Try to have some level of normalcy.
Do you want to leave Ashley and Christina behind?
I don't know. I haven't really talked about it with them, but it seems like you and me are the only two people who mess up people's lives. Getting some distance might not be the worst thing. Help us heal.
I guess that's true, but people can still find us even if we leave town.
Well, if that was the case, I would try to talk to Abaddon about getting you out of your contract. And as for the Spring Monarch, I don't think there's very much I can do about that, but getting away from the people we hurt might give us some perspective.
I think that's gonna be a long way there.
Yeah, but, unlike you, I only have, so long on this earth. Be nice to have good company while I have it. At least try.
Yes. Yeah, I just still got some business in town, but after that, who knows? Maybe we'll make it a big road trip.
That would be nice. What business you have?
You know, some things need to be done. Some bridges need to be mended.
How's that coming?
I went on a forgive me spree and apologizing spree, and I need to do things to get back on the good sides.
Anything interesting?
Just some killing here and there. Things I'm good at.
Killing? You? Hmm. You're a lot of things, Shona, but you're not a cold-blooded killer.
I mean, I did murder some people. Maybe not with my own hands, but I was the reason for it.
Who are you being asked to kill?
None of your business. I'm not supposed to tell.
Is it somebody I know?
Yes? Still, none of your business.
Fiona, I'm here to help.
I know you are, but this is my thing. I need to regain your trust.
Killing's just gonna hurt more people. It doesn't fix bridges, it just breaks other bridges. That doesn't sound like a net. That sounds like very net neutral.
I'm fine with it. I mean, I would get beaten in the ass for what I'm for killing people, but I can still mend the bridges with the others.
Does this person deserve it?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
Yes.
Does this guy could have wife, kids, or she could have wife and or husband and kids?
I don't know and I don't want to know. I have a job and I will do it.
Is somebody forcing you to do this?
No, I agreed. Out of my own free will.
think this is gonna
Good
bring you
question.
any
You
peace.
know, that's a good question. Does Fiona genuinely think that Darius deserves to like get got?
No.
Why don't you give another mislead? I'm kind of like pushing it here. Yeah, you don't really buy it. I don't think her target really deserves to die. It's weighing on her conscience a bit too much.
Oh God. Puts the stick down. That steps a little closer. Fiona, come on. You know better than this. I know you better than just about anybody else. You know this guy doesn't deserve it. What will this get?
No.
What does this get you?
Vengeance. Maybe
Men-
new allies who could keep you in the fight still up. Mostly vengeance, though. After all, Fiona, you've lost so much at the hands of Abaddon. Maybe she deserves to lose some stuff too.
It's mostly vengeance. I things have been done to me, and I will get revenge for them.
Son of a bitch. If she lets him, he takes her by like one hand and says, Fiona, vengeance is a fool's game. When are you supposed to be doing this?
I'm not telling you.
Why don't you come with me and just forget about it?
No, I agree to this, and I will fulfill my duties. I agree to the job.
You see something. Someone, rather, as a woman is approaching you two. Fiona, I don't recognize her, but not Colton. You realize this is Evelyn.
Evelyn. The summer fae?
She's a spring
Is that
fae,
what-
but yeah.
Spring fae. Yeah,
She
sorry.
doesn't come close, but she kind of waves you from a bit of a distance.
Mm, Come on,
Specifically looking
Fiona.
at you, Colton.
Yeah, I'm not really wanting to leave Fiona alone for a second. It sounds like she's about to murder somebody, but yeah, he'll be like, wait here, okay, Fiona? I'll be right back.
You're not like going out of sight, if that's what I'm not gonna swoop down and nab her.
No, it's not that. That's not what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of a dine and dash.
No.
Alright, I'll go to Evelyn.
That's too much of a gotcha moment. So yeah, as you approach, she sort of crosses her arms and says, well, it does seem, I hate to interrupt your meeting, but it does seem like you are interfering with some scheme. I have a direct message from your monarch that tells you to let this be and do not interfere with this one. You are, in fact, to back away.
This is from her?
I don't know exactly what scheme you're involved with, Colton, but she seemed very adamant.
This is not a good... Oh. Okay. I will back away and do exactly what she wants.
After you're done here, you can go talk to her. If it seems like you're not happy with this, I'll leave that between the two of you to discuss.
She is a queen. I am just a humble servant.
Don't downplay yourself. You're in fact a knight in shining armor.
Is that what I'm being called nowadays?
You are a knight of the court. And after what you did last time, you are the knight of the court. Her one and only champion. Don't put yourself down. You've earned the respect of many. And the envy of others.
That second part sounds rather concerning.
Well, fame, popularity, and power comes those who would want those things for themselves.
Where do you stand?
I like you. You did let the witch go. But I like your I'm of the same mind as Maya. I like your stalwart attitude, your knight-esque, your chivalrous demeanor. And
All right,
I'm not envious of your position, Colton. I'm also important for the court. There's plenty of room for both of us.
All right. Tell Maya I will meet with her after my meeting here.
She nods. As she turns around and as she walks, she turns into like a pile of leaves and disappears.
He exhales, puts on a fake smile, heads back. Seems I'm being called to other things.
I mean, we all have our business.
I want to say, you can't just refuse her and like eat that like one corruption.
No, I'm about to eat a different corruption, Grunt. Fiona.
Yes.
You're the best friend I got, and I can't tell you what to do or what is right. It's your life. Just know that whatever happens, I'll be around if you need me.
I'll keep it in mind. No, you're a good friend.
Please stay safe.
I will try.
Yep, and he'll go to the court.
Yep. As you find one of the entrances and make your way, and she is holding court, but as she sees you approach, she kind of smiles and just casually dismisses everyone else. As once they're all gone, she sort of looks at you. Oh, ooh, that's a big frown on your face. I guess you didn't like my request.
No. You made it very clear. I am not in charge of foreign policy here. I'm just confused.
Listen, let's just say that I know who is orchestrating the strike. And you know, it's the thing with Abaddon. She is losing her edge. She is losing her... She's softening. And I just don't like that, honestly. I don't like that. And she seems to forget in her fight against angels and other fae that demons and vampires can be just as awful. I think she needs a reminder.
Moloch.
Part of it, yes.
Who else is involved?
I don't think you need to know that, Colton.
Where do you side in this?
Oh, I
like
am on the side of Abaddon. I just want her to regain a bit of that fiery spirit that seems to have dimmed a bit.
What do you get from this?
I
How
just
do you
told you.
benefit? From what if she finds out you?
Finds out what? That I didn't save her people? That seems like she'll probably get upset at me, but they're not my people, they're her people. I defend everyone. Should I go out and risk my own precious knights for her what? Freelancers?
No, I suppose not.
And who's gonna tell her besides? You? Your friend?
I would never have any thoughts of betraying you to Abaddon.
My point exactly. Unless,
Not
well,
better.
Fiona says anything, and I think after this, Fiona's words will mean quite little.
Is she just a necessary sacrifice for this cause of yours?
Well, I don't sacrificing Fiona. I'm sure her new patrons will do their best to keep her safe, keep her away, keep her in play, maybe. You think after one defeat, Moloch is just gonna roll over and pack up bags and leave? Demon Lords are, oh, so quite arrogant beings. They don't like losing. Hence this entire fiasco. See, Abaddon is quite young on the scene, has made so many moves, picked so many fights, and well, I think more and more people are starting to realize that they need to put her back into her place, which I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna amplify her even more. But she's my ally, and she burns bright. I stand to benefit from that. But I do need her to burn bright.
You said she's young.
Yes.
I'm a little confused. Are demon lords born, manifested?
They are made. They are. It's a. I'm not exactly familiar. I'm not a mage, but to my understanding, it requires a complex amount of rituals, souls, magic, and well, the right individual at the right time and place.
Mm,
But she
wait,
was. She became a demon lord only a few years ago, as far as I understand.
she chose that?
Yes.
What was she before? Who was she before?
I have no idea. And I think that is a well-kept secret.
Can't. It's. So you're telling me everybody's being outplayed by a person who could theoretically be like 20-something years old?
Yes.
I was scared of somebody who was my age, essentially.
Eventually. Maybe even be younger.
I'm gonna be real with you, Maya. I'm gonna need to start drinking because this is pissing me off something fierce.
I don't understand the reason why you're upset.
It's nothing. It's just I thought she was this rather old and individual who's been doing this for decades, centuries, even. And it turns out, no, she hasn't been.
Well, let me put it
She's-
like this, Colton. If you are an ancient being that spans millennia, you think you're gonna make aggressive, bold plays? Or do you think you're take your time, scheme slowly behind the scenes?
I guess if you're new, you need to make a statement. So you're young and you're gonna make.
That's
Mis-
why they are so dangerous, Colton. They can be 1 year old and they can achieve so much. They are born into the court and then shine like a star. They can cause destruction, beauty, and then pass away once they only become irrelevant or die in their attempts. You see, other
Yeah.
forces, like our heavenly hosts, see, their plans are complicated, slow moving. You'll never see an angel make a bold play. You'll never see a demon lord make bold plays because at the end of the day, imagine you're this powerful being in your own dimension. Well, you lose a couple of minions, a couple of souls, a bad deal, get kicked out of a city. Well, that's totally fine. You are in fact immortal. Time is on your side, and there are many, many other deals you have. If you have 1,000 deals and 10 of them fail, you're not really gonna bother with those, are you? But when you're young, you're ambitious, and you have maybe 3 deals, one of those goes bad, you will care. Quite a lot, in fact.
All right. Change to a different topic.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn said that she said something that I'm wondering if I should be concerned about. Is it something about knighting and people jealous of my position? Should I be concerned about some of the people who just left this courtroom or court area?
He kind of smiles and says, only if you want to get involved in politics. I think for now, people just think you're this. What's the word? Trophy on my display. They respect your position, but only as much as they respect me. If you start making your own power moves, which, oh, that'll be fun to see, then maybe. But right now, I wouldn't worry about any, at the very least, Spring Fae that might decide to take you out. The other courts, well, I can't say anything about them. Always be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take what you said. I'll take what you say into account. Thank you for meeting with me.
Always a pleasure. You wanna stand? Do other fun things? I think I can prolong my break for you.
He'll walk up the stairs. Or wherever.
Yeah.
I think it's an incline. And he'll just... You know what? Fuck it. He'll lift her up by the chin and just kiss her.
Well, the question is, are you gonna stay here and have some fun or not?
Sadly, no. He has other things he wants to attend to.
Well, Golden, she is gonna, as you kiss her, why give me? Keep your cool roll at a -1.
She trying to bedlam me?
Mm-hmm. I think if she's
that
gonna
count?
take no.
I'm not gonna use a let it out on her. That would be stupid.
I mean, she could listen. If she really wanted to force you, she could just give you the order.
Mm-hmm. This is where I fail.
Well, here comes the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
Can't resist. You'll have to do it in a rather forceful manner, and by that I mean, like actually deck her, or like use a bit of magic, just like something violent against her. Not in the
Grunt.
sense that it will break one of your vows, if that's your concern, but in the sense that you will have to actually just punch her in the face.
Yeah, Grunt. This is just subtle manipulation. This isn't like the devotion kind of thing, like where she's fucking with my emotions. She's just
She is, in fact, amping up your desire to, in fact, fuck her.
yeah. I'm not gonna deck her in the place I am not allowed to leave. Because if she doesn't want me to go, I can't just leave, or she can make me pop out 100 years later. So I'm just gonna give in to what she wants.
Yeah, listen. A lot of work is exhausting. And she didn't want you to leave yet. But yeah, as we will cut from that, Fiona, is there anything else you would like to do before the hit?
No, she would probably try to reach Trigon and
Give him a call. He'll pick up and... Oh, what's up?
so get some free time.
Considering what we're planning, not really.
I need a break.
You can give me persuade an NPC. Unless you have a debt with him. We'll say, listen, after we pull this off, I have to lay low for a while anyways. That means a lot of time to spend together.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. Do you need anything? Can I help with preparing anything?
No, I'm just getting the right assets in place so we can leave quickly after the job.
Got it. If you need anything, you know who to call.
Sure do. See you soon.
See. Nothing else.
How about you, Ashley? As, well, you were swallowed up by the ground. How happy are you right now? Scale of 1 to 10.
The fact that I got swallowed up by the ground, like, fairly pissed.
As yeah, you find yourself in like this pitch black darkness. It feels unpleasant. It's almost like there's this like slimy substance that moves kind of past you. It's like you're like sort of making your way through gelatinous ooze that you can't really see but only feel.
Is it like by my feet or all around or?
It feels like you are like slowly like receding. It was up to your neck, and it's just kind of like going down slowly.
Roger, you here?
As you hear a voice that
It's-
says, I think Roger is a bit indisposed right now. I didn't expect two people to show up here.
As I'll turn to see what.
You cannot see anything.
Saying
It's
this.
pitch black. You can just hear the voice.
Okay.
It's almost like it's coming from like near your right ear. But like if you turn and maybe like wave your hand in that direction, there's like nothing.
I summon the sword to hand. Because
Yeah?
fuck this shit.
It just kind of like appears in your hand as you hear the voice coming from a different direction. Says, "Careful, you could hurt someone with that, including yourself."
Kind of the plan.
What's your business with what you called him, Roger?
Roger, yes. Or Magus, whatever you want to call the fellow.
So
He's a
many
friend.
nicknames.
And what's your purpose with him?
Maybe I'm also his friend.
Maybe, but he's a rather closed-off fellow.
That makes us quite unique.
That it does. And common friends should know names.
Names have power.
Alright, a title then, or a nickname, or whatever you want to call it.
Call me Shade.
Nice to meet you, Shade.
Is this out of just pure concern for our mutual friend?
Quite a curious one, aren't you?
Well, you're the one here, so
Yeah, I gave my answer.
feisty, aren't you? I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Now, where's Roger?
Wow. Why don't you wait for him? I'll make sure to return him in one piece. As you feel your feet kind of start like getting sucked, as you feel yourself being yanked, and then
I stab at the ground.
yeah, I mean you swing your blade into the sort of slimy substance. It kind of like passes through it like it's nothing. As you sink into the ground and eventually you're like completely enveloped, you can't really breathe. As you can give me a keep your cool. Well, you can pass out or you can try and stay conscious, but staying conscious will be quite painful for you.
I'm gonna stay conscious.
Yeah, as you realize you are in fact not falling down, but being dragged upwards, your sense of balance gets completely like inversed in a moment. As you stay conscious as the ooze kind of enters your orifices, like the ears, the nose, it kind of just bleeds into you. As it feels sickening, you start choking with it. Take 2 levels of harm as you stumble onto the asphalt, as almost the ground spits you out, as you start choking and spitting, as small bits of this black inky substance fall into the ground and just merge with the asphalt back.
Can I try and grab a piece? Like a small piece?
As you do, it just sort of like it's like too liquid to grab. It just kind of completely falls
Okay.
to your hands before almost like dissolving into the air. And about seconds later, the ground spits Roger out as well. As
You
he
okay?
sort of like tumbles and kind of gets up. Yes, it was. I'm sorry, got caught up in this.
Fine. Any friends of yours?
No. At least not according to my definition of friendship.
Yeah. Didn't seem all too friendly.
Believe she is here. Tried so hard to avoid
Who
her.
was she?
An old enemy, rival. Disgusting creature.
Gonna need a little more than that, Roger.
Can't really give you more than that.
How come?
For your own safety.
You really think it's for my safety?
I've made a deal with her.
What, that you can't mention anything?
I will help you with your Freya problems, but then I will have to leave.
Why? Does she said so?
I am an illegal alien. Ashley. The authorities will eventually locate me.
And she's what? Gonna imprison you?
No, she is not.
Take
them.
you away?
She warned me. Warned me that the more I exercise my powers, the easier it makes for me to be located and dealt with.
Can't run forever, Roger.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
You can try your best, but problems always have a way of catching up to you.
The authorities of this plane, your Earth, are not something you or I can contend with.
Yeah, well, about a year ago, I didn't think I could contend with half of the shit I deal with. Didn't even think I could deal with a simple, vampire. But here we go, Roger. Gonna dive right into it. I research every kind of monster I come up against. There's always some kind of flaw, some kind of weakness to take them down. Roger, we're friends now, and if there's anything I can do, I will help you. I don't give up on my friends no matter what.
Understand. You also don't understand what I am referring to. They have
Roger, I don't give a
weaknesses.
fuck. Don't care if the thing's beatable. You showed me that you're a kind person, and that's all I need to know.
When did I show you that? That sounds disgusting. What did I do?
You chat with me, you generally pick up on general interests, you try and interact with people I like. That seems kind. For someone that struggles, that seems kind.
Dear God. Does it?
Yes?
How many people do I need to kill to counterbalance that.
you're a big fan of Batman, right? He has the Bat family. He has people around. He tries to be a loner. But he's not meant to be alone.
Oh God,
It's
you
the
should
whole
just
point of the
you
story.
just compare me to Batman
You said you liked Batman the other day.
as a story, as a individual, depending on your reality, I guess, because apparently they're not actually real here.
Okay,
God, that's
you like
disgusting.
Punisher, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think he
Uh,
likes
would you,
me.
Would you Yeah, from the comics I read, he doesn't like anyone, but somehow he's still brought back to Matt Murdock. He needs that human connection to bring him down, even if he decides that he thinks he doesn't need it.
Shakes his head. This is exactly what I've been warned to watch out for. Who do you think my human
What?
connection is?
Well, for now, at least me, Roger.
Well, then you have to die. I'm sorry. As you see, like his gloves start sparking with electricity.
Okay, and do it.
As like, yeah, he kind of goes to you and sort of grabs you. Gonna give me a persuade an NPC, or this man will try to kill you.
Guys, watch me roll like tick in this moment.
If you get the copy. Well. Yeah, it's like if you're gonna let him grab your arms, like the electricity runs through you. Take another level of harm as your body starts to sizzle, as your flesh starts to melt. The pain and smell are horrifying. Are you gonna? Punch
Yeah, I'm gonna
back?
push him off in the
Okay.
instance.
Okay, give me a turn to violence. We're just gonna try and fight him off.
It's more of a push. I'm not.
He's not like a bit of a push. Is not like you have to like. It has to be.
Yeah, I'm.
force.
This is a full-on push. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, turn to violence. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you managed to completely like shove him off as he like takes several steps backwards. I think I'll kill you. Messages. As yeah, he like sort of regains his balance, but like you have a moment where you can take the initiative. What do you do?
I'm gonna show him how cool the sword is.
Gonna say yeah, I mean, gonna take a swing. It is a 3-arm thing, so as you swing the blade, he sort of you kind of like as the blade comes down, he like puts his arms up as you like dig into his gauntlets, kind of cracking one of them, and into his hand as like blood starts oozing out, and he just kind of like blinks out, and he's gone.
I fade it away.
As yeah, you are in fact quite injured right now. Like, what's your harm level? Yeah,
I'm
you're
at 2 serious.
Yeah, like if you are in fact gonna need some medical attention, stat.
Yeah.
As you'll limp away to your van that looks like a freshly painted mystery machine.
Oh,
Get in. Guess you wanna like call one of your contacts, or gonna just go to the hospital?
I'm gonna give Christina a call.
Yeah. Well, Christina, your phone's ringing.
Oh, Ashley, good. I was just about to call you.
Yeah, what's up?
Abaddon would like to talk with your new friend.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find him first.
What happened?
He's not a big fan of friendship, apparently.
Elaborate?
Yeah, maybe I can in a little while. You're right to. Gonna find it difficult to drive to the hospital. You're right to try and get me some medical attention.
I could, yeah, I can see what I can do.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you rush to the hospital.
Yeah.
So as you drive over there, and yeah, they'll be freaked out a bit, but they'll provide you the medical attention you need. And I mean, Christina, you can't get there. They're not gonna let you in until they at least get her out of the fucking emergency condition she is in. Severe burn wounds and apparently asphyxiation signs. They think she was in some sort of fired, but they're like confused.
All right.
But I mean, a few hours later, you will probably be let into her room. As I mean, she's bandaged now, but she looks in a terrible condition. Her arms look like the flesh was just kind of charred over. With her entire body looks bruised, and you can see many signs of injury all over her.
What the hell happened?
Roger. He had a meeting with. He says enemy, but I feel like that guy knows everyone as an enemy.
All right.
And then said he would have to go, and I said, I'll help him. And said, we're friends, and then he did this.
All right. I was planning to ask Abaddon to be nice to him, but I don't think I'll do that anymore.
Don't go too harsh on the guy.
Looked like he almost killed you.
Yeah? Feel like everyone has a certain point or another. I don't think it was too long ago before your girlfriend almost killed me.
I should get her to apologize for that.
It's fine. I mean, bitch, so, you know. But seems like Roger just has a hard time connecting to people.
This is beyond hard time.
Yeah, but he got troubling news. Wanted him to stay. He said he was an illegal alien. And he talked about aliens. And other universes where superheroes were real.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Apparently superheroes, and I don't know if you saw the van in the parking lot, but apparently Scooby-Doo's real somewhere out there.
What the fuck?
Pretty much my reaction. At least according to Roger, I mean, even if you don't want to keep him alive for all of this, we need to at least question him on everything.
Yeah, Abaddon wants to talk to him about the fucking Lucifer shit. But it sounds like he's just fucking insane.
I don't know. I mean, if he can do this shit, I'd be surprised if he can't do more. He seemed unsurprised by getting grabbed by this black liquid that took us into the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Dude, Do you have a way that I can contact him?
He never gave me like a phone number or anything, Run, did he?
Even if you did, you doubt you'll like reply now.
Yeah, that as well. And no, didn't give me anything.
All right. Fine. Listen, I'm not gonna get him fucking killed if you don't want me to, but I'm gonna have to go track him down.
As I go to get up, I mean, I'm right behind you.
Can barely stand.
No, you are going to recover. If you really want to get out of bed faster, I can see if I can't find a Fae to come in and heal you. But that's going to be a little difficult in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the hospital's not the best place to be, really. You're right, so we need to get out of here.
No. I want, you should actually just recover. I'm not saying this as an insult. You are still a mortal being. You need to actually recover. You look like if you get hit again, I'm gonna have to bury your fucking corpse.
Yeah, soldiers go and fight wars every day. They don't get to lay down in a nice, comfortable hospital bed.
Yes, they do when they get injured.
Not when it's in the middle of a fucking war, and I don't think our problems are over, Christina.
You are in the middle of Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah? And at the moment, it looks like a fucking war field.
How are we? Are they going to let you out in this condition? Because I can't mind control people, and I'm not really the best at convincing people who don't already agree with me.
I mean, don't you have someone that can do that on speed dial? Or the two of us? Or I could just sneak out?
Could break away. You could also just call Graham and ask him to help you out.
Fuck, Graham.
Oh, well, Christina has his number as well. I'm just putting this as an option for you as well.
Yeah. I'll fucking... Listen, fine. As she'll call Graham.
Yeah, he'll pick up. Oh, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm in a hospital with Ashley. She got into a confrontation with an unknown supernatural named Roger, and she's pretty banged up. But she's not going to listen to she doesn't want to listen to my advice to just recover for a bit.
Yeah, she's a stubborn one.
Do you know anyone that can help her? Because I'm concerned if she gets up now and follows me, she's going to get killed.
Not the supernatural kind, if that's what you're referring to. I could order her to stand down.
Can you do that then?
Put her on.
So I'll hand the phone to you,
Yeah.
Ashley.
Unfortunately, you still owe him a favor, so he'll say, Ashley, I know what you're about to say. For the love of God, just at least stay a few days in the hospital before rushing immediately out there.
Fine.
As yeah, and get the phone back to.
I had the phone.
You go. Listen, you get an XP, you get an advancement because he called it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you'll say. Christina, I'll keep an eye out for this Roger, fellow. See if I
Yeah.
hear anything.
Christina will give the description of his getup.
Yeah. If we can like give him, it's like, I think he'll be easy to spot.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, I smashed his hand. If that's useful, one of his gauntlets are broken.
It'll be easier
He's
to deal
injured.
with.
I mean, I'm
Oh, wait, real quick, Tim,
Two
I am
bucks.
going to say this. We want him for questioning. Needs to at least be able to talk.
Fine. I'll see what I can do. I'll make sure he's not dead by the end. That's another favor you owe him, so I'll add this one. Tina. He will not in fact kill him if he manages to track him down.
Yeah. Christina will just turn to Ashley. Listen. Keep you informed every step of the way. I'll let you know what we find. I'm just gonna be honest, it's a little disconcerting how quickly you have started to devalue your own life, Ashley.
I mean, I value it. I value my life.
Do you value it for its own sake, or do you value it as something you can spend to protect other people?
I value my life. Yeah. I guess if it came down to it, yeah, I'd trade my life for one of you guys. I'm not gonna just trade it for any simple fool on the street, though.
Just try to. I know saying safe in this life is fucking pointless, but try to not end up near death so often. It's a lot of people who still care about you, Ashley.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. With that, I think Christina will take her leave.
Well,
Actually, is actually with talking with her about the fact that Christina does not think that she values her own life. Would that be enough? Would that trigger an intimacy move?
yeah, I think that would fit.
Yes, I'll trigger the intimacy move then.
As ha as your vision is just gone as you collapse to the ground. Actually, you see her eyes go pitch black, as if there's like a black ink that completely covers them as she collapses to the ground. As now you cannot feel up and down anymore. It feels like you're tumbling into space. Your sense of balance making you dizzy, and the nauseating feeling as you are just caught in this endless abyss, spinning until you realize this is not the abyss. This is something else. Can mark corruption, ask more questions if you want, but
I'm gonna be honest. I won't, because there's not really enough to ask. There's not really. I don't really feel like there's enough for Christina to even begin to like ponder on. It is just a field of darkness.
It's less. That's not the feeling. That's the thing. That's why I said this is not an abyss. This feels like something living almost.
Something living. You know what? I always enjoy doing bad decisions. Yeah, I'll mark that corruption, which
Okay.
it fills out the corruption track.
What are you taking as a? Rather, I might have a move.
What I'll be taking is the stat increase of the +1 to heart.
Okay. Damn. As what is your first question?
First question is, this living thing, do I get the sense that does it know I'm here?
Not only it knows you are here, it's actively fucking with you right now.
Interesting.
But
Suppose that actually,
the actual thing is, you realize you are right now realize you are in fact a stand-in for Ashley.
okay, all right.
So this is Ashley you're a stand-in for, and so you are not like you literally it's getting fucked with. It's her that will be probably in the future.
What? Suppose, what's the end intent for this thing? Is it just fuck with and then spit you out, or is it like a torturous, more like murderous intent?
There's so much murderous intent. The thing is, it's not a murderous intent, rather it's a deep sadistic intent. That it will in fact torture you until you expire in the most gruesome way, both physically, mentally, and it will try and prolong that process as much as possible. It is truly an alien being you are dealing with right now. Something just... It's like holding an ocean above your head right now. The pressure from it is killing you, making your brain almost crack.
As assuming if that knocks Christina eventually out of the vision.
It does pass as your vision sort of goes away. You feel tears going down your eyes, but from Ashley's perspective, you see the black ink sort of fall out of her face and dissolve into tears. As this entire like seizure lasted for about 30 seconds from your perspective, Ashley. But for you, Christina, this could have been hours of like nauseating like misery. You feel fine though physically right now, but mentally probably not.
Are you okay?
Christine's gonna pick herself up. It's a change of plans. I'm gonna give Leon a call. I am going to take you to the Inferno Club, and you're going to stay there until this fucking storm passes. I don't know who you fucking pissed off. I don't know who Roger maybe pissed off, and you're getting caught up in it. But you are not staying here.
You don't look okay, though.
I'm not. I was a stand-in for you, being fucking tortured to death.
Yeah, that's not fine. That's going to put a lot on you mentally.
No, it's not. It's not. But the wonderful thing is, mentally, I can work on recovering. Physically, you will not recover if that happens to you. So we are going to hold on while I give some people a call, and we are going to get you out of here.
Well, I kind of promised Graham I would stay here.
Yeah, well, guess you're gonna listen. Listen, old men exist. Old men exist to be disappointed.
It's a weird saying.
Like, she's gonna try to call a few people, starting first with like Leon, if you can reach out to him.
Yeah, he'll pick up the phone. What's up,
Okay.
Christina?
All right, Leon. It's about a job that Abaddon sent me on to bring in one of Ashley's friends for questioning.
Yeah, so?
Real quick, that friend decided to try to kill her. She's in the hospital, and I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I just received a premonition that Ashley is going to be thrown into some kind of fucking void and tortured to death. We need to get her out of the hospital she's in and to the Inferno Club or anywhere else she can be fucking safe.
Yes, I'll ask Abaddon. Sure. Bring her here, as this will incur a favor with Abaddon, but I don't think you mind.
Nope, don't really mind that much.
As yeah, we'll be able to get her out of the hospital. Listen, these are wounds from supernatural beings, so glamour still works. Doctors will eventually be like, yeah, you know what? I mean, she was like in a bad state, but looks like she's fine now. Like a weird thing. Medical records get altered, memories get fucked. Lovely to see it. And you get to discharge her and lead her into, well, Inferno. As you two sort of bring them there, you want to have like a chat with Abaddon about this quickly?
Yes, because I will ask if there's any, like, because I keep my painting supplies in, my house, but I was wondering, because she has some on standby, because I did paint for her in her room, like, I need to fucking stop making some paintings of this fucking Roger guy.
Yeah. They'll set up your things. Feel free to roll me Soothsayer. This might be the moment where like Tick just like dies inside and drops out of the call.
Yeah, partial success.
Okay. There's still a chance for him to survive. Well, what exactly are you painting? What do you want? Something more targeted, or is it just general things about him?
Yeah, it would be targeted because like I would very much like to try to, I guess, like if like track down if he has a safe house, or track down like a course of movement if he's on the move.
So basically his location, what you're interested in, more than like himself as an individual.
Yeah.
As you start drawing and you're not sure how long it takes, but there is takes you a bit, and as you kind of gleam back, you realize you haven't even touched the painting supplies. Like only one color, only a single paintbrush. And you haven't painted anything. You have, in fact, just sort of sprayed the canvas, creating this intricate web of small dots, some bigger than others, but dots. And as the sort of the paint falls a bit, almost as it's kind of just drying up, it creates this sort of hazy outline around these many dots. And as the dots themselves sort of drip a bit, they start to connect thin lines.
Do they form any shape in particular, or
Not
is it
really.
just
It seems very chaotic. Other than the misty outline and the fact that they're all connected.
I'll show the painting to Abaddon, but I'll be honest, Christina doesn't. She's not sure exactly what to make of
You
it.
know something about Roger, don't you, Christina? You know the fact that he can, in fact, teleport around.
He can. If we overlay this with, say, a map of. Well, let's start with maybe big with the United States. Does this correspond with anything?
Doesn't seem to fit. It's a bit
Let's try
sort
small.
of. Yeah. As you
Try small.
bring it down, you bring it back. As you overlap it with Columbus, it starts to make more sense. The hazy outline encapsulates the area of the city quite well, despite the fact that the city is shaped like a fucking ugly starfish. You'd think that each of these points indicates to a potential location that he might show up, or maybe he has been or will be.
All right. All right.
Maybe the size of the dot indicates maybe frequency or just importance or likelihood. Like, you look at this and Abaddon is there with you. Says, this is gonna be a tricky one to catch.
Well, luckily, Graham, Hondas Ashley's with already looking for him. Don't worry, I've already told them that I don't want him dead. There's a wolf in town that owes me a favor. Do you think with those two groups and some of your own men, be more manageable?
I think between you and me, I don't think, I'll be honest, the hunters, if they can't silently kill him, there's no way they can catch him. As for wolves, points at the map, it will take a lot of them to even be able to cover this much ground. Between you and me, I think it's time we pulled a prank on him. What do you say?
Would be very funny to get back at him after what he did to Ashley.
Well, let's do it. As Christina, you can in fact twist fate itself. And Abaddon can open those nice little portals. Now imagine how funny it would be if she opened a portal under every one of these dots and you made sure that he was at one and he slipped and fell in.
That would be pretty funny.
Would be pretty funny. Although this unfortunately will require some setup and effort, but it is quite doable. So feel free to roll me, let it out.
All right.
1.
Ah, full success. I'll ignore that complication.
Yeah. Mark the corruption. And we'll get back to you because it is finally time. It is finally time. Not for you, Tamara. It's in fact time for Red to step in.
Cool.
Listen, Harper, listen. You've been quite busy. But alas, you know, you've got to meet the entire family. And by that I mean Abaddon, Rowan, Celine. We've been through that already. You've met them. But Jay has been quite busy recently with a lot of things he helps out Abaddon with. So, you know what? I think it's fair to assume that maybe Harper would have talked with someone who would be more sympathetic to the entire thing. Let her and Jay have some time off, vacation time. And who else would offer to set that up for you than Darius? So, at the very least, you kind of like, he has been recently been rather busy in Columbus, setting up a couple of things. So he requested that you would meet with him in that city to let you know what has transpired with Jay's missions and hopefully give you an update. You haven't seen Jay in roughly a couple of days or so. As you meet with him at the sort of corner street, sort of next to this fancy new nightclub. As he greets you, lights up a cigarette. Well, I hope you've been keeping well.
As well as one could. Seems you're still doing all right for yourself.
I think I'm doing quite good. Listen, I can't stand here too long, as much as I will have to chat with you. I have a business meeting to deal with, and not the fun one either. Just needed you to know that I spoke with Abaddon, and with Rowan backed me up on this one as well. So, yeah, listen, got a week off for both you and him.
Thanks. Harper probably has like a big smile, but she's trying not to show it. I appreciate it, Darius. I know there's stuff going on, but I owe you for this one.
No worries. Enjoy your hiking. As he will head inside. Now, as you take your leave and you kind of walk away, that moment, feel your powers. Your powers have been an interesting variety. That piece of Angel Soul is a wonky one with interesting side effects. Fiona, you get out of the car and approach the ambush site. And Harper, you see her. You see Fiona walking down out of a car and trying to enter the same club that Darius just walked in.
Ooh, hell no. I'm gonna follow that one and see what the fuck's going on with that. Try to be sneaky about it, of course.
As you track both of them, Fiona, you see Darius walk through the club and eventually out the back as you follow. As, well, You sort of can gleam from the doorway slightly as you crack it. He is talking with Trigon. So he is right there, just the two of them. He is alone, with his back turned towards you.
Amazing. So if she would turn to demon form, would that possible?
Yeah.
Without
You're-
him noticing?
You're in the back. You're inside of the building itself. There's no one around you right now.
Alright then. Yes. Devil
roll me the
inside.
devil inside.
Oh god.
Pick one and give your patron a death. So. Or that's for Abaddon, I guess. Be really sad. She learns she's been empowering
Get a mark a corruption as well to pick one more.
You're not doing a job for your patron, I'm sorry. Actually, no,
oh.
sorry. No, I misread that.
It's
Yeah,
an extra.
yeah, you can mark a corruption. Pick a second one.
Then I would pick demonic weapon and take +1 forward.
Yeah. As Harper from like the edge of the hallway, you see sort of Fiona's shape. You see her hand sort of twist into these sharp, claw-like instruments of death.
Ooh,
And she would
oh, good.
take the combat enhancing drugs.
Yeah, and you see her like, as you see her sort of take out the small plastic bag, like white substance in it, like a paste almost, as she rips it open and like swallows the thing entirely. As that will in fact give you a +2 ongoing.
Okay. Right. I don't know what Harper's abilities are, so I'm gonna ask if I could do two things.
Yes.
One, of course, shout out to Warren Darius, and two, I don't know, grab a chair and beat her to death with it.
Yeah. I mean, there's no chair, but you can definitely shout a warning.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any 2x4 or weapon I can grab to just help me in the
Unfortunately,
situation.
there is no convenient weapon.
Yeah, I didn't know if they had anything up.
Yeah, give me a moment to double check something. But I didn't realize you were here, so I would have started this before.
I wasn't prepared for this either, Greg. I was eating chips.
Listen to the story. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna get involved.
Yeah, listen,
No,
Gonna be the death of me.
might as well be. Yeah, so I mean, you can shout out.
Yeah,
As-
definitely. Can I tackle Fiona in any way?
Yes, you can.
As well?
Shattered. Was it shattered before? I
Uh,
don't remember. Did you suffer like some severe trauma?
Because she failed literally
Yeah,
every
in
single
the angel
roll.
fight, yeah, in the spring, in the summer, I think, assault, yeah, to save.
Ah, yeah,
uh,
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's an ancient thing. It's an ancient thing.
Yeah.
Which is why, yeah.
Maybe heal that because this was a while ago.
No,
Yeah, it
if
was a
you're
while.
shattered, that's permanent. A scar is
Oh.
permanent.
Oh, it's a scar.
I didn't know-
It's
no.
a scar,
I
yeah.
didn't know. Okay, I didn't know the angel thing healed that at all because I can't remember. It's been so long. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I could remember.
I'll say that it didn't. You need to be. You can't be too overpowered, man.
No, you're
I need to
fine.
nerf
I
you
didn't
at every
know.
opportunity.
Of course.
So yeah, I mean, as you shout and you tackle her, I'm gonna need. Well, Fiona, you hear the shout as you turn back, and it's Harper. That's like rushing towards you. Now, if you want to do this, I'll need a turn to violence where you like deal with her and then like finish off Darius.
So, if I want to use the ongoing, and can I use the forward as well?
Yeah. Well, get one of the 10 plus options. I would say if you want to make sure Darius doesn't intervene, probably create an opportunity for an ally.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, gonna take that one.
As you Harper, you slam into her, but she like the claws just fucking skewer you right through as pain just shoots through your entire body. As Darius sort of turns around looking shocked before like Trigon just you see a claw just spear through him as he gets like tackled to the ground. I'm not sure if you have any quick words to exchange.
Fucking knew you do this shit, Fiona. God damn it! She's just trying to like hit her through the pain, more than likely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head towards Darius.
You know, well, I mean, she's not out. Unfortunately, unless you deal with her permanently, it look like you'll be able to hit with your vengeance plan. Question is, are you willing to kill Harper for this?
Can I just knock her out?
With your claws of death? No. You can hope she backs down, I guess, and doesn't fight you, but your arms are literally killing machines. And if I look on the demon sheet, it doesn't have any non-lethal arm. It is in fact quite lethal.
Harper, please back off.
Fucking no! You're fucking killing my fucking family, you motherfucker!
I don't want to hurt you, but if you intervene, I have to.
Gonna fucking kill me first. And she's just gonna try to do something here, but she's screwed, so I'm not sure how much damage she can really do.
You can try and like fight her off. You have some I'll let you know right now, you have some defensive abilities given your severely injured state. So you can tank probably another hit or two.
Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, she's not gonna back down, and she's determined to stop this nonsense, whether it's stop Harper or try to get Darius out, basically.
Yeah, you see her flesh almost kind of grow hard as rock as she gets covered in this sort of almost like protective layer of armor that encases her body.
Yeah. Fiona would not hold back. She would, if necessary, kill Harper.
Another turn to violence then. Well, is just... well, I'll say this. Harper, what do you want to do? Well, you have. I'll let you choose one of those options. Inflict harm. You put her in a bad position. Get an opening to flee for yourself.
There's no way she's gonna try to flee. I think she would want to put her in a bad spot because right now I'm not too sure what's going on with Darius, but she's gonna try to put her in a bad spot so she can help him.
Yeah,
basically, that's possible.
As you sort of like you brace for the hit. Fortunately, that's a lot of armor you have right now on you. Only take one harm. As her claws still dig deep, but no longer as easy to pierce her flesh as she like tackles you to the ground. As you can see, Darius is also struggling with Trigon. As you can see that Darius is in fact not bleeding, but his body has been like thoroughly ripped apart by Trigon. As he like the demon just kind of flings him into a nearby wall as he just collapses, his body inert. As you are holding down Fiona, but Trigon is coming to assist.
Ooh, it's a bad spot to be in.
As yeah, Fiona managed to sort of, as Trigon rushes in, kind of grabs Harper and just throws her off of you. Also, like pinning her into a nearby wall. And as you can see, Darius's lifeless body is just on the pavement.
Oh, yeah. Harper is more upset about that than anything else. And she's just like, Darius? Come on, this is freaking funny.
Trigon laughs at you and sort of looks back at you, Fiona, and says, "You okay?"
Yes, I am.
You're fucking
Thanks.
dead. You're both fucking dead.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. As he like sort of slams you into the wall. So,
I'm not sure if she can do anything. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
he kind of like looks at. Right now, you are unfortunately not a very physical fighter.
Yeah.
You can sort of manipulate things to your advantage. You can flee if you want, but you're not someone who can really punch back very hard.
She would have to leave Darius' body behind, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, I think Harper would have to flee, basically.
Well, Fiona, you do have one opportunity here to end her life before she manages to.
Could be a problem in the future if you don't.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
gonna be. I am so sorry, man.
It's fine.
I am so sorry. But you would kill her, yes. She would.
Now, fortunately, need to be fair here. So, there is the thing you can do. As you can see, that your imminent demise is just upon you. Do you want to summon? I will call them forces of authority here.
Yeah, I'll summon the force of authority.
Fortunately, with that soul inside of you,
Oh dear.
there is a shining light that beams down as it kind of like stops in your tracks. Trigon lets her go as you both kind of back off. As you see this celestial being descend. Many eyes watching you. Looking at the scene. Puts an arm on Harper. They're gone. as the alley grows quiet, silent. You only see Darius's body, which weirdly enough is not bleeding, but then again, I guess angel anatomy.
Sure. Fiona would turn to Dragon. Oh, what was that?
Was a fucking angel? It's one that she could fucking summon them.
No fucking idea. But that's gonna be a problem, isn't it?
Shit, okay, let's. You need to fucking. Go.
So do we take his body with us? Or just leave him here?
He looks, shrugs, this is up to you.
Better take him with us?
He kind of sort of grabs his body as you notice the sort of pieces of him that are like almost like falling off. Dead flesh.
So he's dead, huh?
Fucking shakes him a couple of times. Looks like it.
Let's hope so. And she's gonna give him a kiss.
Yeah, kisses you. As Harper, you feel yourself kind of being yanked into the sky by one of these powerful beings before around you there forms like a spark of lightning. As the angel evaporates into thin air, almost dissolved, as you suddenly are in the middle of the sky, falling. You can see the city down below as you are descending with a rapid approach.
Yeah, she's panicking, flailing around.
You can like hear like almost in your head someone laughing at you, this roaring laughter.
I could use some help, asshole, and she just doesn't know what to do right now.
I don't know, last time you were quite uppity with me. Should I help you? Shall I let you just crash to your death?
Oh my god, is that who I think it is?
It is in fact the voice of Durzus speaking through the wind.
Old man Drake, what the fuck are you doing here?
I want to hear an apology or I'll let you die.
Really? Right
Yeah.
fucking now?
Yeah,
Oh my! I'm
5
sorry.
seconds.
Then I'm sorry. I'm very very sorry.
as you feel this sort of wind kind of blast you off as you suddenly slowly glide. As you can see that he like sort of materializes from the wind and air. But he is sort of ethereal, not fully formed. As he like puts you down somewhere outside the city limits. Says, that wasn't so hard.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Where the fuck?
I'm sorry, do you need like a geographic location or?
I don't know. Where the fuck are we?
Outside the human city.
Ooh.
You were
Oh,
about
great.
to be snatched by heaven.
Ah, that would have been bad. I didn't know I could call them up. I guess that's an interesting thing to know.
Whereas
And you stop them from doing that?
yeah, burnt his hand off. He'll be fine. Give him like a century. He'll get over it.
Ah, that was so nice of you. Thank you, Duritzes. Why are you helping me?
Because I lost a fucking bet yet again. Ah, I hate you people. Why are you all such fucking pussies?
I'm sorry. Can you let me know the nature of this bet so I can know why I'm a fucking pussy?
Well, fuck, do you have like no instincts of survival?
Uh, in what way? You mean when I letting my fucking
You
friend
went-
get hurt?
Yeah, you went up against someone who you know was gonna fucking trash your ass.
And what? So
And yeah, I fucking guy likes to make his fucking bets. I don't know. Listen, I said, look at her. She's gonna fucking run away like a scaredy cat, and he told me no. And I can't believe I lost again. Fuck my life.
sorry for not letting you win, but I'm not gonna let someone hurt people I care about. I'm not a fucking coward.
No, but you are a fucking weakling, aren't you? Actually pathetic.
Well, I'm sorry. Not all of us are born as dragons with lightning out of our assholes.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it is.
And I'll be honest, I think I might just kill. Listen, the bet was to save you. It didn't say I couldn't kill you afterwards.
Wait, what about Darius? Is he? Can we?
Listen.
I saw his fucking body.
Yeah. Fooled you too, I guess. Joke's on you. Well, listen here.
Jokes. Is he okay?
Shut the fuck up and listen. You should be worried about me killing you right now. So I'll be quite quiet and attentive if I were you. I know he doesn't like me, but I will be fucking damned if I let my son fucking be with a pathetic woman like you. Like, yeah. Mental fortitude is all well and good, but like, you know what's cool? Being able to actually back up your words. So I'm in fact gonna take you away to make you not a bitch.
Okay. Can I leave a note? So
No.
Can I tell him about Fiona's betrayal?
No. I think your death will motivate him to try a bit harder next time too. Who the fuck lets their woman just die like this? Listen, you're all pathetic, so that's why I'm here, luckily, to help you. As he like looks at the sky and shouts, "See, I'm fucking helping." Turns back to you.
Listen, that seems like, I appreciate the fact you're stepping up as a father in your son's life that you seem to not really, but I think I really don't want to traumatize my boyfriend and the love of my life.
Too bad.
I think he's pretty motivated.
He's a bit of a weakling. Maybe he needs some of that trauma.
Oh my god, Darius, this is like the worst thing ever to do to your son.
I don't give a shit. Makes him stronger. Worth it. I think anyone was made strong through fucking not trying hard. The pain and suffering builds a man up. Listen, he'll be fine.
I feel like this speaks a lot about you as a person. Have you been through pain and suffering to build yourself up?
Yeah, like every fucking person back in the day. You're all now pussies. Look at this shit. Crying all the time, talking about their feelings. Holy fucking shit. You know how many people I've had to listen talk about their feelings? My fucking god. No, I'm gonna teach you what we did back in the day. When we punched things first and asked questions later.
Okay, one, you sound like my mom, so that's fucking says a lot about me, I guess. Two, I feel like this is a very bad reflection on you and shows some things about you. Do you need to talk about your feelings?
Don't you dare say therapy. I will kill you. I will kill you.
I didn't say. I was just asking if you were okay, because it seems like there were some things.
Once you stop being a snivel little fucking worm and able to at least take a solid punch from me.
Okay, I feel like that's a little unfair as a dragon. Let me just. Harper's gonna try to reach for her phone. Does she have one on her?
I'm sorry, is the world fair? He smacks your hand away. I'm sorry, do we live in a fair world? Do you think the angels are gonna give a shit about fairness? Do you think the people that put me in the fucking prison gave a shit about fairness? No, they stabbed me in the back. Listen, this is how the fucking world works.
How can you touch me?
Well, how I was able to get you to come down.
Yeah, I don't. Does Harper doesn't know about the whole thing with Darius,
Yeah.
right? The Darius and Dirks thing. Yeah,
Darius
how the
kept
fuck
that
are
shit
you
hidden
actually
from
here?
everyone.
Yeah, yeah. How the fuck are you actually here?
Well, there's this demon lord that Fiona worked for. She sacrificed her friend in order to let me possess her body, got me out. I decided, nah, fuck that shit, because your friend there, really pathetic kind of woman. So I went to Abaddon, struck a deal, was like, listen, we're gonna kick some angel ass, gonna get my body out of prison, and then I'm gonna really show fucking heaven a real fun time. But I got tricked by Darius because I thought he would give me his body to take over. When in fact, his body was just a fucking golem. Fuck my life.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not
So-
the real him. The real him is like puppeting that shit like a fucking marionette. It's creepy as all fuck.
So he could be alive, and it'll be okay then.
Of course he's alive, you dumbass.
Thanks for letting me know. There's this,
Yeah, now we're going. As like you see the sort
Wait,
of
what?
mist start encroaching you. Gonna take you somewhere well nobody can save you, and I'm gonna make sure you only come out when you're strong enough to. There's a mist that envelops you. And as you and him are sort of back, you realize you're in some sort of wooded area, thick, heavy woods, mountains in the distance, like jagged rocks. As you hear like a sound of a wolf in the distance, howling.
What the fuck?
Welcome to my world.
What?
Only the strong survive. And you'll only be able to get out when you are strong enough.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah.
He's never forgiven this.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this is what we did like little kids. I'm sure you'll be able to survive.
Again, not a dragon, not a dragon, at all.
Do I
Actually,
look like I give a fuck?
just want to remind you that your definition of okay is a far from my fucking definition.
Listen, if you can't even survive the trials we did as kids, and listen, you dying is in fact gonna make him stronger by vengeance alone. So, in fact, you are probably more a liability.
Oh my god, if I survive this, and after Jay hopefully forgives me for this bullshit, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna find a way to make you fucking. You know what? You're a piece of shit.
You talk a lot. You talk big game. We're in my neighborhood now. If you want to drop by, feel free. Remember, you can walk in. It's just that I can't walk out. So, well, you know what? If you want to punch me right in the jaw, as he points to himself, there's the prison. Let's go and have a chat.
I'm not talking to you, your stupid prison, so you can escape out there like a weirdo. God fucking damn it.
Then suck it up, princess, and find the fucking castle.
A what?
As he just vanishes.
Oh my fucking god. God damn it. She kind of tries to look in a direction and figure out where to go.
It's gonna be a while for you. As we will cut back to Fiona. As you are dragging this sort of body, as like more bits of flesh are falling off of him, and there's a moment where like you glance at it and it feels like, it doesn't look like flesh that's falling off, it feels like earth. Like it sort of shatters as it hits the floor.
She's gonna point that to Trigon. That doesn't seem
The fuck?
normal.
No. It doesn't.
You ever seen something like that?
No? Okay, listen. Yes, stay here. Make a couple of phone calls. We need to leave this place anyways.
Yeah.
As he down the body and steps out of the room. as suddenly see Darius's eyes focus on you. Says, is it fucking worth it, Fiona?
Oh God, what the? What the hell?
Answer me. Is it worth it? Why? After everything that happened, I helped you, let your friend out. Why did you do this?
I am thankful for helping me. I really am. But you know, I still got some debts open with Abaddon. And that seemed like a good way to show her what she did to me.
What? Letting Nathan go back to his dad? Maybe heal his broken mind? What did
She did something
Abaddon...
good with it.
What did she take from you?
She made me like this.
You never chose
I
this?
never wanted to join. I never wanted to join this whole thing. I became a fae because of you. I then went into this. I just wanted a normal life.
And which part of your behavior? When did you want a normal life? When you chose to mind control Nathan into loving you? Or when you did the same thing to Trigon?
It was before that. I changed.
Changed? Fiona, you just had more power on your hands. The ritual that turns you into Fae doesn't change your personality. It merely gives you the powers they have.
It was too much power for me then.
You had everything. You had friends were backing you. Justina was talking to you. Had your friend back. Alive, something, a relationship you could have rebuilt. This was not going to be a problem for you. You had everything back. After you've killed many people. For what?
For feeling better, I guess.
You feel better? You try and killed Harper, Fiona.
Yes. I mean, I didn't want to kill. I mean, you don't deserve to die. That is true. I see that, yes. But it was a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
A sacrifice for what? What are you gaining from this? Vengeance?
Yes. See Abaddon suffer? Absolutely.
You think she's gonna suffer because you killed me? How naive are you, Fiona?
She
You've been
seemed to really like
played.
you.
Been played, Fiona. The only thing I'm doing to Abaddon is trying to make her more kind, more considerate, more empathetic. You're being played. If I disappear, Abaddon's not gonna suffer. People around her will. Are you willing to burn everything, everyone, just for having one last laugh before also getting burned. You do realize she owns your soul. What do you think happens if you die? You think she's gonna sell your soul after what you did? She's not gonna give that contract up. A contract you signed for eternity, I'll remind you.
Yes, I'm aware.
You're willing to sacrifice yourself, your entire freedom. For what? What are you gaining?
I don't know. If it's not power or anything, it's just
What is it, Fiona? Talk to me.
no. What's done is done.
That's not true. I'm still talking to you. At least do me this one thing, okay? Have to kill me, I guess. I would like to know what my death is achieving.
It's out of spite, of pure spite. I can't stand. I just stand here and let Abaddon have all the wins and let her get her way every single time.
Think you really wanted that. Don't you think it would be a better course to try and get your soul back? Get free of that fucking contract? Rather than having a short-term laugh until Kane flies through the wall, takes you out, and, well, she owns your soul then. Would you rather be free?
I would love to.
Work with me. Stop this madness. We can get your soul back. I swear if it's the last thing I do. Just don't do this. You will gain a brief moment of maybe satisfaction. You could gain so much more if you just talked to me, if you worked with me.
Fuck. I mean, I'm not sure if she even gives me up now. I mean, I've done so much shit.
Why
I
I'm
betrayed
begging
her
you.
and
Yes, I know. And do you know how many times she wanted to end you and I talked her down from it? Fiona, please. That's why I'm begging you to work with me here. This doesn't need to end like this, please. There is never such a thing as too late. There's always a chance to come back. A chance to be free.
you promise?
I swear it.
Okay. Just one time.
As he like sort of slightly gets up and says, now.
I mean, Trigon's still out there.
He sort of cracks the door slightly, grabs your hand, and you suddenly are outside of the room into the alleyway. Hold on tight, I guess. As
She will.
the pair of wings sprout and he ascends. And on that note, we will be ending the session.